Welcome, we're all set and waiting for the players to make their entrance. No place for the faint-hearted. I'm John Champion, and covering this game alongside me, someone who certainly knows a thing or two about playing at the top level, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi John, it's been a great buzz here since I sat in my seat. I think this promises something special today.
Nice have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Yeah, this is a setup that offers easier flexibility whether you want to attack and or defend.
We are off and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric. And that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have the ability to win games on his own with that terrific acceleration.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And he can take possession in his own half. Diop. Dante. Forward it goes.
Well, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Takes a shot. Nice yet to have a shot on target. Booted away. Ruiz. He hits it. Good hand by the keeper. Got a good hold of that.
And that wasn't exactly a routine save. He still had an awful lot to do to keep that out. Superb.
They play it short. Played long. They get it away. Good strength, just wrestled him off the ball. Made a decent run towards the box, but he was thwarted in the end. Surely he could put it away. They get it clear. There's a possibility here for a shot. They're not afraid to get physical. And on he goes. Surely a goal. Strikes it. And he comes to the rescue again.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
Oh, that's delightful. Hoofed away in a fairly no-nonsense fashion. Oh, that's delightful. Now a chance for a cross from the flank.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Nice have the ball, but they're not making much progress at the moment. Dante is picked out nicely. Didn't have any luck with the through ball there.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Here's a shot. Made good contact, but lacked accuracy.
Well, the last line of defence came to the rescue when the lines in front weren't looking too clever. Good stop.
Clears it this time. The referee blows his whistle to signal half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So, it's 0-0. Let's hope for a goal or two in the second half. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Nice, pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best for me. And if ever a situation demanded a telling off from the boss, it's this one. He has to spark a reaction.
Has got it back. Crosses to the centre. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Ruiz, looking to exploit the space. Hits the ball. That is wayward. Knocks it through. And we are still awaiting a breakthrough here. He's going after it. The challenge robust but fair.
Vera.
And he's been fouled. And plays it in. Who can latch onto that? He got back very well there. It was good defending.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Ruiz. Moving forwards. Drives it in. They were so nearly punished for their mistake.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Knocks it through. Heading towards a draw here, and that ahead of the game was hugely unexpected. Marquinhos. There are only 5 minutes to go in this game. Delivery on its way. Promising movement. That one has just about been dealt with. Foul, a fairly easy decision for the referee. Could so easily have gone into the book then, but the referee's taken a lenient view.
Well, technically that was a beautifully struck shot from so far out, and I just thought he was a little unlucky there. Well, time is running out. They need to start pushing forward.
The referee blows his whistle for full time, and that means, with no outright winner, that we will have extra time to decide this.
Well, despite the scoreline, this one hasn't felt like a 0-0 to me. It's really ebbed and flowed and thoroughly enjoyable.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. And the action has already restarted. Who can latch onto that? Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. Looking to exploit the space. Spreads it out wide. Could make something of this. Wasn't taking any chances there. Jumps for the header. Oh, delightful, but no goal in the end.
Well, he generated the power and let the ball take on a mind of its own after that.
Oh, that's delightful.
Vera. Vamos.
Oh, that's just stunning! Oh, yes! No doubt about that one. A finish out of the top drawer.
Well, once upon a time I was harsh on goalkeepers, but now I'm more sympathetic because the ball moves all over the place these days, and we've just seen it again.
Harrison. And that whistle draws the first period of extra time to a close.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
We're off. Only a quarter of an hour remaining, and it all comes down to determination and to grit and to who wants the win more. It has been a slogfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Promising to start with, but things quickly went awry. Great footwork. Making good progress down the left. Hits it in, and a header! That's a real let-off.
Yeah, that goal seems to have sprung them into action, and it may just have been the spark to ignite a better spell for them now.
Diop. Oh, well claimed, very alert there.
Nice need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
A robust challenge, to say the least. And they get it away. And he's there to intercept the throw.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly don't need to overcommit now.
The referee brings the game to a close. It all came down to that one slip-up at the back. And sometimes that's what decides football matches. How would you summarise what